Recording has started, so welcome to everybody joining me live. You are very, very, very welcome at this time in the morning. I haven't quite woken up, don't know about you. If you're jet lagged, extra points. Or if you've just done a marathon, actually everybody just have lots of points. So today we're keeping it simple, but it's not easy. So I want you to, we're doing timed intervals. So I really want you to find your edge. So if you want to challenge yourself today, do, but stop when you've had enough. So you want to have 2 reps left in you. So I don't want you working out to failure. You want to go until you think, oh, I could do about 2 more and then that'd be it. So you kind of want to just leave a little in reserve if you can. All right, let's just get started. So just swing it out. That's it, really nice. And just noticing how your body is doing today. Maybe you're tired, maybe you're full of life. Either which way, you're very welcome. And then we're just gonna check in with that side. How is that feeling? And then the other side. Creak. Or maybe you feel loose and wonderful and free in the side body. That's it. Fantastic. And then switching side to side. So we're going to do this one. I love this one because it kind of makes that side body stretch a little bit more accessible. So you're sending the hip side to side. And again, just sort of really easing into each hip. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're going to do some hip circles. So just if you need to hold on, please do. Just drawing your knee towards the center and out to the side. So you're leading with the knee here. So rather than turning, you're turning the knee in to start and then out. So in and out. Just taking it at your pace. Really nice. That's it. And then go back around. There's certain movements there you might find tricky, you know, because the legs will still be feeling it. Really nice. That's it. So fantastic. We're just going to march it out now. Just good old-fashioned march on the spot. And just again checking in with yourself. And then I'm going to ask you to do something really weird, which is walk around. Now if you don't have much space, just do what you can. Literally weird walk. So go forward, back, side, every which way. So you can cross the feet, just going in all different directions. That's it. Very nice. It's all very good going forward and back, but that's not real life, is it? So going backwards is actually really good for proprioception, where you are in space, but just make sure you don't fall over or hit your kettlebells. That's it, really good. Back to your starting point, and we're just going to do side to side tap. If you're like, that's too much coordination, maybe just lift one foot, lift the other. Or you can tap it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to kick your bum, so we're just going to get those hamstrings working. So from the back, bringing your heel up towards your bottom, and then back around for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your march. This time, hover the knee up. You can bring the legs wide. You don't have to bring them up in front. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to sit down in a squat. It can be really narrow, really small, and come up onto your tiptoes. Pressing up, perching down, pressing up, perching down. That's it. Here we go. And down, and up, and down, and up, and down. This is harder than it looks. Really good. And 3. Well done. And 2. And 1. And shake it off. Well done. Well done. Roll those shoulders. Big stretch. And then just a couple of rolls of the arms. And we're ready to go. So grabbing a kettlebell. This is based on kettlebells, but if you have a dumbbell, that's absolutely fine. We're kind of going to go one-sided. So if you have, we're going to do single arm press. we're going to do rows. We are going to do surrenders, so it's all with one weight, just to offset the body. So if you don't have a weight suitable, you can absolutely do it double-handed, but just see how you go on. First one, row. Bear with me. I tidied my kettlebells. And they're all nice in the corner, but I can't get them. So a row, I want you to find this hinge position. Now, it's very normal to dip in the back, especially if you've got any load. You're carrying like a baby in front. So you're really trying to keep length through the back and only hinge down as much as your back doesn't feel it. Now, I see a lot of rowing like this. That might look absolutely fine, and it's probably not going to do you too much damage, but what you really want to do is work on that lat and then draw back. So your chest is slightly more open. That's it. And you can use a stool if you'd rather. So you would have the opposite knee on the stool than the one you're rowing with. So the leg that you're rowing with the same arm is on the floor. Does that make sense? So I like this one because you can keep your hands the same, so you don't let that hand drop. They're kind of parallel with each other, and that gives me a little bit more support. So just find what works for you, and then we're going to press. Are you ready? Doing what you can. Starting the timer in 3, 2, let's go. I'll make that louder. So if you can find a hinge, remember you're not here, open across the chest, row. Other arm, I like the other arm out to the side because you want to create that activation through the shoulders. You don't want to be floppy. That's it, really good. 20 seconds left. If it's getting into the back, I would say go a bit lighter, but it's entirely up to you, or just do body weight. Nice, looking good everybody. So you really think engage that lat muscle and then elbow drawing back. Beautiful. And relax. That was nice, wasn't it? So obviously if you've only got one weight, you can do a double-handed row. It's a little bit harder to access, but it's totally possible, or you can just do body weight. All right, you ready for the other side? So finding that hinge, sending the hips back. I like to start by rocking slightly forward, really grinding through the feet, and sending the hips back. And really think elbow drawing back. So a bit of thread attached to the elbow, and you're not going too wide, trying to stay close to the rib cage as you can. Beautiful. And remember, trying to even out the reps on each side if you can to the best of your ability. So you don't want to do 100 on your stronger side. If you're really struggling with positioning and neck, find this position. It's much easier because you can keep that neck nice and long, and you're not kind of worrying about keeping that hinged position. That's it. Really good. So, and you don't want to be looking at me as much as you want to. I want you to look down and slightly forward, because otherwise your neck might feel strain in that. So we're going to do one more on each side, and then we're going to press. Are you ready? Let's do it. This might feel hard. It is hard, but you got this. Let's do it. So if you have an ottoman like mine, I really recommend it, because it just helps you get into that position without thinking too much about it. That's it. So if I'm rowing with my right arm, my left hand and my left knee are on the little bench or the ottoman, and I'm on my fist, so you can be on your fingertips or your fist if your wrists aren't happy. Really good. Keep going to the best of your ability. Stopping when you need to. You got 4 seconds. And the main thing you want to do, so the reason I want, if you have the arm out, not to be like, you are here. So you don't, if you have any floppiness, the body will just go, okay, I'll come with you. So you want to have that, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Right, let's go on the other side. So again, I'm using the trusty ottoman. If you saw this up close, it is filthy and ripped to shreds. Thank you, little kitten. Used to be really nice. That's it. So really drawing back, elbow drawing back. Just so really want you to be in control of that weight. If you find that weight is really drawing you down, it might be you need a slightly lighter weight. Rowing is one of the hardest things I think you can do with a kettlebell. Targets that upper back, helps posture, but you gotta get in the right position to do it. Well done. Looks good, everybody. Fantastic job. We're gonna do presses now. So you might be able to press the same weight that you rowed. In any case, I want you to find your not broken wrist position, nice straight wrist. You're gonna have the handle in between the thumb and the forefinger. Bring it into that rack position. Let's go. You're gonna press up. And if you want to, you can be seated. I meant to say seated for this. If you can sit down, that would be great. But really be mindful of your position, of your rack position here. So you want the thumb kind of more on your collarbone from the side. You're here. You're not out here chicken wing. You're nice and tucked in. Move whatever flesh you need. That's it. Pressing up, lowering down. Exhale, press. When you've had enough, it's fine. So this is the position between the thumb and forefinger, top corner, bringing it in. Your body will want to do that, which is broken wrist. You want to be here and stop, everybody. Well done. I like a little wristband because it just prevents any achiness on that wrist. Or you can do it bottoms up if you're really strong. Okay, you ready? Or you can do both hands. Let's go. So remember, if your kettlebell is particularly heavy, you can do both hands to lift it. Really nice. Seated is good because there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide from a seated press. That's it. You are really working those shoulders, those biceps, those triceps. Well done. Yes. Exhale, press. Nice job. Exhale, press. Lovely. And keeping that wrist nice and straight. You've got only 6 seconds left. Nice. So with that, we'll take a break. We're going to do another set. So I've got these, which are fun. They're very snazzy, aren't they? This is completely hard. So this is like, I don't know if it's a piece of plastic, but it's just hard. So when the kettlebell rests on it, it's not hurting at all. They're fantastic. So if you do need, you can use sweatbands as well. Let's go again. Really good. But just until you get used to having the kettlebell resting on your arm, it can feel a little bit achy to begin with. It's all about conditioning, but I don't want you to feel uncomfortable to begin with, especially. Really good. Nice. Oh, oh, it's hard work. Nice job, everybody. You got this. And for this one, you've got to believe you're strong. You've got to go, yes. That's it. Sometimes you just, if your brain's like, I'm not strong today, you can't lift it up at all. Well done. And I'm going to go on the other side. So reminder, even little sweatbands are great, or even a sleeve, anything like that. So your wrists do become a condition to it. So I don't need to wear one, I'd be absolutely fine, but at the beginning it's really useful. So remember, not broken wrist, nice straight wrist. Control that weight up and pull it down. So that's what I haven't been cueing. Rather than just letting it, it's actually work to come down. That's where the control is. Push and pull. Push and pull it down. So it's as much work coming down as it is pressing it up. You're not kind of just letting it drop. Really good. Pull it down. Push it up. Beautiful. Pull it down. You're doing amazingly. And down. You've got only a few seconds. If you need to stop, I'm going to stop now. Please do. Nice. So shake it off, everybody. We've got surrenders next. These are tough, but I want you to make them your own. So if you're not able to come down to the floor and get back up again, you are going to stay with one racked kettlebell if you can, or dumbbell, and you are going to march. March. And again, you're going to have that other arm out. If you are able to come down to the floor, you're going to rack a kettlebell, step back, step up. You can stay in that squat position, or you can come all the way up. We're going to alternate legs. Nice. Doesn't matter if you get confused. If that again is not for you, but you kind of want to do something in between, I'm on a cushion, so what I'm going to do is put one leg forward, tuck the back toe underneath, lift the knee just an inch, and then come back. Lift the back knee an inch, and come back. That's also really good. Are you ready? So no, don't go too heavy with this one. We're going in 3, 2, let's go. So I'm going to do down and up to begin with, and then the second set I might go to the cushion. So I'm coming up into like a squat. If you want to come fully up, totally fine. Nice. And if you can't do it at all, just know that there's ways to work towards it. So don't be put off by that. You'll get there in the end, or you're going to stay standing and you're going to really use those hip flexors as you march. And you're not tucking under, you're just bringing those legs up. Nice job. Take a breather, you'll need it, and then we'll go on the other side. Whew, that one is hard work. So for this one, I'm going to just lift a little bit, just to show you that that's still working those muscles, and it's very strong, and you can put a cushion there. Let's go, everybody. So you don't have to come fully up. I like the other arm out to the side. You might like it tucked in, but try and make a fist. So just want you to have that openness across your chest, and I want you to feel strong in the body. Looks great, everybody. I think it's very hard to do it this way. Oh, if your knees aren't happy, don't do this one, or make sure you're cushioned, or a reminder you can come up and walk. Now, if you've got a kettlebell, don't have a chicken wing, tuck it into the best of your ability. If your thumb is kind of tickling your chin hair, that's it. If you have any. Well done, take a break. Oh, that's hard work, isn't it? Isn't it hard work? So you're going to take a little breather, and then we're going to do one more on each side. So just we sway around the room, and then we're on the floor doing get up, sit up. So we're nearly there. So you're bringing it back, do one more on each side, and then we are going to go to the floor. Are you ready? You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, let's go. And make this one your own. I'm going to use a cushion this time. Find that rack position. If you're on a cushion, you can use that just to pad your knees, and you can come up and down alternating legs. If your brain gets confused with alternating legs, it's okay. Do what you can. If you forget, it doesn't matter. Just coming to stand, and this is really hard on balance. If you're on a cushion, I have to say. So if you want to do it body weight, it's also always an option. Nice job. 3 seconds left. Nice. Take a break. We're going to go on the other side last time. I want you to really remember that standing marches are fantastic and a really good way to build up strength around the knee. So, but just make sure you're not doing that. You're standing tall. Lift. So if you don't want to lift straight up, or it doesn't work for your body, lift out to the side. Let's go. I'm going to do the final set standing. And remember, no floppy arms. Really good. Trying to hover that leg up. Really good. It's so easy to let that arm drop. So you can tuck it in, make a fist. Just trying to keep those shoulders nice and even. Yeah, just be careful and take care of yourselves. If you're feeling really wobbly and out of control, I want you to do it without a weight. So it's about being in control of that weight. It's so important. 3 seconds left. Everybody looks great. Yeah. Okay, we're going to come to the ground. And we're going to do a get up, sit up. If you want to do this without a weight, brilliant. If you want to hold a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you're going to sit up tall, legs bent or extended, roll back a little, and press. With a kettlebell, I prefer it upside down. So you're going to roll back and press. You can just double-handed press. If you want to do it without weight, you can absolutely, and you can go all the way back and all the way up. if you want to. So just finding what works for you. Are you ready? So remember, if you're sitting up tall, I need a little soft bend on my knees to sit up really tall. You're just going to tuck your tailbone, roll back slightly, and then press up the weight. And press. Are you ready? Let's go. And make it your own. So I'm going to roll all the way down for the first one, keeping really good look at that kettlebell, and then press it up. So I'm going to stare at the kettlebell as I roll down just to make sure I don't drop it. If your hands are sweaty, you might want to do it just body weight. And rolling up. If you've only got one light weight, you can hold that in one hand and then power it up. Just make this your own. Absolutely brilliant. You've got 10 seconds left. And remember, a little way back. Press is a great option. Just roll back a little and press. Take a break. Yay! So if you wanted to hold one weight, you can sort of press your kettlebell. This is obviously really hard. And then you could roll back and then press up. That's if you've got a light weight. You can do that with a dumbbell as well. Entirely up to you. Let's go round two. I'm going to do it with light weights this one. So if you want to do a roll back, you can. And the roll back up, arms above your head. Or you can hold your weight, roll back, press up. Your legs can be extended or slightly bent. Just want you to think as you roll back, scooping the belly in and up. Find the get up, sit up, the option that works for you. So if you're holding a weight above your head, you might want that L shape and roll back. And then exhale, soften chin towards your chest. Try not to use momentum. Sometimes the weight really helps to bring you up. If you have it really close to your body, it's going to make it harder. Okay, well done. Take a break. If you look at me for a sec, so what I mean by that is if I'm coming up and I have that weight right close to me, that makes it so much harder. If I send the weight away, it can actually help me get up. All right, you ready? Let's do it. So I'm going to use a lighter weight this time because I'm getting tired. I'm just pressing it up above your head if you've got the energy, if your arms aren't too tired. Softening chin. You don't want to use momentum if you can. Just do what works for you. And just pressing it is also an option. Or you can roll slightly back and press. Roll slightly back and press. We're nearly there, everybody. 8 seconds left. You're all looking brilliant. Take your time. 3, 2, 1. Last one coming up. So if you're done for the day, I want you to lie on your back and just rest. If you want one more little go, here we go. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. I'm just going to do a roll down now because I'm done with weights for the day. If that's you, great. If roll down isn't working for you, do a half roll back and bring your arms up. So, and you can even put cushion behind your tailbone so that you've got that feedback for your back. I find that really nice. I'm kind of just drawing the lower back into the cushion or a Pilates ball. So inhale back, exhale to draw up. Really nice. Scooping the belly in and up to the best of your ability. And well done. Yay! So I want everybody, if you're able to come into a child's pose or puppy pose. So puppy pose is where you're resting your chest towards the floor. You can be on a cushion. Just find what works for you. If it feels good to come into child's pose, you can put a cushion, sorry about that, you can put a cushion between your bum and your heels. Keep you a bit lifted. Just find a restful position that works for you. You might want to be standing up and just sort of sending your hips back. But I just want you to rest. That's it. Just do whatever stretch feels good for you. And I just want you to stay in that position. You might want to do a little sway side to side, but just staying in that restful position for another 30 seconds. And then we are done. If you need more of a stretch, you can walk your hands across and off one side of the mat, so you're getting a stretch across the side body, and then walk them to the other side. And if you want to just be here a bit longer after we finish today, please just stay there. Just take another couple of breaths here, letting the breath come back to normal. Feeling very proud of yourself for showing up, and then very slowly finding your way to standing, whatever that way is for you. You might want to support yourself to come to standing. And then we're just going to finish with 3 big breaths. So you're going to bend the knees, bring the arms up above the head, exhale all the way down. So you're going to inhale up, exhale all the way down. Last time. Amazing job. Amazing job. I'm going to stop the recording.